Hi there and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to talk about best laid plans and why our summer plans had to change. Hi there and welcome back to Honey Bear Ventures. This week is a little different for us. Instead of showing you around, we want to talk a little bit about best laid plans and how those change. If you know, the quote goes, "The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry." And boy, hasn't that been the truth for us.
Yes, it has. It seems like every time we turn the corner, there's a new corner. So, so we just keep on trucking. But this summer just hasn't been what we thought it would be. But I'm thankful that we are on the road so we could go ahead and help out with family members. So,
if you saw our Exploring Jackson, Wyoming video, you heard us talk about our plans for the summer and how we plan to go all over Idaho, and we were going to camp in all sorts of great boondocking spots and enjoy evenings under the stars by the campfire.
maybe even see the auroras.
Yes. But life took an unexpected turn. So loved ones of ours have been traveling full-time in their RV for the last 5 years. They had actually traveled before for many years and everything had been great. But this time they experienced an unexpected health crisis. And to respect their privacy, we don't want to go into too much detail about that. We just want to let you know how that impacted our lives. We got a call at the end of June that our loved ones were in Utah and were experiencing a health crisis. At the time, we were in Idaho and just about ready to leave on our adventure. And we realized that we really needed to go help. So we
basically dropped everything and went and rescued them. It was about 500 miles to get down there and 500 miles to come on back. And in the heat of the summer, so it was a lot of fun to do.
So we drove on down, we took the Jeep and drove on down to Utah and got their RV and drove it up here, and we found a place in Homedale that was reasonable on a month-to-month, and so we landed in Homedale. That's why all of the Treasure Valley videos, while we were there, we tried to find opportunities of things to do and great things in the Treasure Valley that we could show you.
So that was the videos that you were seeing or have been seeing, hopefully before this video's come to air. But our travels around the Treasure Valley and stuff, but there's a lot to see there. But unfortunately, we just had to get off the road for a while and take care of our family members and be able to help them off the road and in their transition to where they're at today.
So with that said, it took a couple of months, but we were able to get everything resolved. We were able to get our family member into care and being well taken care of now.
Yep.
And we were finally able to leave for a little bit. So we've gone up to Loman and we've gone to Ketchum. You'll see that in a future video. But we just wanted to give you just a glimpse into what it looks like when you have all these grand plans and you have all these things you want to do and you've watched all the videos, you've seen everybody's great adventures traveling around the country.
That's right.
And then you get stuck.
And you get stuck.
You get stuck in Homedale in the middle of the summer when it's 100 plus stupid degrees.
I always say 100 and stupid. So it was hot. And then trying to work on our new rig in the middle of summertime, it's just, you had to cut it off fairly early, otherwise it was just too hot.
Proverbs 16:9 says, "The heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." And seriously, our life our entire life has been about serving the Lord and
Right.
about following His plan for us. So while it was a challenge, this summer was so stressful. It really got a hold of me, and my stress level went through the roof.
But you know what they say, you make plans and then God kind of laughs, and then you go ahead and adapt to His plan, what He has for your life. So, and that's fine. That doesn't bother us. But it's been a lot of detours this summer, and it has nowhere near what we thought we were going to be doing or seeing or talking about this channel or what's going on. And no, we're not leaving. We are going to continue doing this, but it's just going to be just a little bit different now for just a little while. And things hopefully in the future will change again.
So you probably have seen we are a very young, new channel, and we're still trying to figure out our way. We're trying to figure out what is interesting to our viewers and what's not interesting to our viewers. But I think the biggest thing is we want to be able to somehow figure out, how do we show who we are? How do we
Right.
express to those of you who are crazy enough to follow our journey, how do we show you?
We're thankful. We're thankful that you do follow us.
We are thankful for that.
We don't know why you follow us, but we're just thankful that you do.
It's fun to make the videos. It's fun to think about what might people be interested in seeing. So we do appreciate you so much, and we appreciate you sticking through it with the Warhawk and the balloons flying and all the things that there are to offer in the Treasure Valley. I can't guarantee that will end soon, because it looks like we're headed back to the Treasure Valley for a little bit.
Yep.
We'll get into that in a future video, why that's happening and how more of the best laid plans continue to change.
That's right. So we'll continue to try to put out creative content as best as we can with the situations that we got dealt with. So we're not bitter, we're not upset, we're just moving around. So flies are just a lot of fun.
Flies are a little crazy right now.
Yeah. So, but I hope you join the family and travel with us and see what we're going to do in the future. So this was really kind of a documentation for our kids so that they could see what our travels were when we were going full time. And that's really the primary reason why we were doing this. So it's kind of changed. Our focus has kind of changed a little bit, but pretty much that's what we're doing. So if you guys want to see Idaho, you're going to be able to see it alive.
One more thing I'd like to say is, if there's things that we are doing in the channel that you would like to see more of, or if there are things that we're doing that you're thinking, oh my word, would you please change that?
See less of.
Please be kind.
Yes.
We are very new at this, so please be nice, but I do welcome constructive criticism. So we appreciate the engagement, and we appreciate you letting us know what you find interesting and what you find incredibly boring and you just are not interested in watching. So please comment, like, and subscribe if you're at all interested in what we're up to, and we look forward to seeing you soon, and I look forward to seeing your comments.
Remember, mash that subscribe button.
That's right.